It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we've got the Seahawks rocket-armed quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Seahawks and the Saints on EA Sports.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Unfortunately, injuries got to Carson again last year, limiting him to just 4 games. This is a guy who, when healthy, has reached 1,000 yards in 2 of his seasons in the NFL. Seattle, they're staying committed to him. They think he can get back to that level this season.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is...
See some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them.
Off the play fake. Alexander. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Solid opening drive. Off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one is incomplete.
The Seahawks had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This is Carson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down. Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Man
coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Carson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He's got his tight end fan. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not end up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's their quarterback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Back to throw again. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They run it with Carson. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Alexander. And this will go to Carson out wide. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw on 3rd down. Alexander. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Off play action. Alexander. And completes it again to Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 68 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Alexander. A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Alexander got an open man. It's QT. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33. Looking to throw. Alexander. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. A beautiful fake. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Last time out, of course, he threw the interception. Then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead. So now working from... On 1st and 10, Alexander. And this one's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. the play fake. Alexander going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Alexander rolling to his left. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down?
Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
On 3rd down, Alexander. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And out now come the Seahawks. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to set.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Alexander. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did it.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Alexander. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Off the play fake. Alexander. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Carson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And that's good for a gain. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Alexander. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. Now ready to march onto the field. On 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll check that down to Carson. And it's 3rd and 4 now. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. Alexander. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Carson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander. And this is going to be incomplete. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down 20. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's back to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter. They'll look to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Saints, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
It's week 6 of the 2022 season, and we've got the Seahawks rocket arm quarterback. He's coming off a quality showing last week, well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Seahawks and the Cards, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Alexander. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Seahawks at 2-3 here to begin the new season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Alexander. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up and come.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Now, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Alexander. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Alexander. On the slant, it's Fant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Alexander. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Carson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Alexander. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown.
Off play action. Alexander. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Alexander. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. (10-3) our score after one here on EA. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the...
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Throwing on first down. Alexander. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle they go. Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Touchdown! Deshaun Jackson, 38 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on. They'll start on the ground here. Now Carson fumbles the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The offense was in a tough spot. An opportunistic defense takes advantage. Get the turnover. They get the touchdown too.
I know this is going to sound strange, but oftentimes defenses call for this type of a play in this situation.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Alexander. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
We had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. And he's going to have the hook up to QT.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. That sack came from the corner. On the corner blitz, it was Josh Jackson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Alexander. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Evades him at the 10. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Looking to throw. Alexander. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Off play action. Alexander. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Operating from the gun. Alexander. It's caught. Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Alexander.
Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now in his 4th year, you still have to marvel at the type of athlete that DK Metcalf is. Honestly, unfair to ask some corners to lock this guy down, and as we know, not many can. 75 catches, a career high 12 touchdowns last season, and a first down with that catch there.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Carson, 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on Reds.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, with time starting to become a factor.
The Seahawks take back over.
A throw out wide to QT, complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Holding, offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Alexander. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there with his... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, Alexander.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. Turnover as this one's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1-2. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Alexander eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down, Alexander. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cardinals, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.